ticker NECA. NECA. A lot of these stocks that we're going through, not too much movement, but like I said, this buzz, and quite a few of them are actually in the position that I'd like to see. Not all the way
Well,
up at the top.
you're pulling all trips, like all
Yeah,
trip stocks. It seems like.
yeah.
Yeah,
Well, we like to go over the board. The next one might be $300. So.
yeah, yeah. Nothing personal against trip stocks. I was never really a fan. I mean, don't get me wrong. I mean, you get in at the right spot and it goes up, just a few ticks and
Well,
you're making good money. But my thing is, I could never really get a good read on it because you don't know half the time what's up with the company.
right.
So this is more of like, you really got to pay attention.
Yeah, too. And we've talked about it. We've talked about it
Hmm.
many times. Is that especially with these 000 stocks, you're trading them. You're not investing. You know what I mean? I invest in penny stocks. That right there. Just you just want to laugh at it sometimes. And it's not being rude. It's just being honest. You
No,
know?
there are some penny stocks out there that are an actual investment. You got to look at like what they're trading on the OTC for. Some of them do it because it's a little cheaper than being on, NASDAQ and everything else. Or they're moving in that direction. So it's more or less just paying attention and reading and seeing if the company follows through on their shit.
Right. Right. I mean, it's true. I like I said, I'm not trying to be like that completely. It's just
Yeah.
that with penny stocks, more or less, you trade them. You're in and out. You see this coming. You take your profits and run. So NECA, Joe, you want to see if anything has been happening with this? Obviously, something happened around November 11th. I mean, that
Okay,
was
hold on one sec.
the second biggest volume day here. 11th, yeah.
So let's see. On
Where we're gonna start.
October 20th, yeah, so it goes back till October 20th. Is that where it pretty much started? Let's see.
October 20th, you said?
Yeah, so on October 20th, Title King receives approval for Apple developer account. So they
Okay.
did a press release to announce that they received approval for an Apple developer account. And then let's see, I'll go to the next one. That was on October 20th.
All right, so this is where it starts. Right around this area.
All right, so then on November 14th, NECA votes to implement an aggressive 3-step investor growth program. So on November 9th, what day were you talking about just now? The 10th?
The volume
Were you
started
seeing
picking
the
up the
volume?
11th, yeah.
Okay, so it basically states on November 9th, the New America Energy Corp Board of Directors voted unanimously to implement an aggressive 3-step program designed to fully restore investor confidence. This program will begin in earnest the week of November 14th and continue throughout the remainder of 2016. Each step in the program will address primary areas of interest of our investors, including the area of capital structure. Each step in the program will be announced and detailed by at least one press release. The directors look at this time as a means of laying a foundation so that the company has a rock-solid platform on which to release announcements regarding the genuine company progress and new business that is currently occurring. So now we got to figure out what is currently occurring.
All right, so that was November 10th, correct?
Yeah. Well, no. They announced this press release was from the 14th, but they started this thing on the. Let's see. Yeah, so the press release came out the 14th too, but on November 9th is when they started this 3-step program. When they met, the board of directors met and approved it. So through its title loan subsidiary, Title King LLC. So I see possibly a name change in the mix too.
It was November 10th, correct?
Yeah. Yeah. Well, no.
Do you have any more to?
No. I mean, they're just building up there's more press releases.
Well, I mean, that basically is going to give us a general idea to where this, what we're looking at here. So we'll move forward with it. We marked them right here. I marked them where stuff's starting. Okay.
So then they announced an AS reduction and standstill agreement. So that
Okay.
was on the 15th. So I mean, based on whatever that board of directors decided, they stated that they're going to stop being more, upfront or stop putting out more press releases towards whatever's going on within the company. I mean, they obviously did that, starting in October when they announced that they got an approval from Apple to be a developer over there. So this one right here, they're going to reduce the AS reduction. Let's see, the reduction will lower NECA's AS from 3.9 billion to 2.9 billion. So that's 1 billion shares are taken off. The company's goal of creating more favorable share structure conditions ahead of new material developments. As of today, the company has reached a 90-day standstill agreement with NECA creditors. The standstill agreement between the company and its creditors is effective immediately. Strategy agreement means that there will be no new issuance of stock for the next 90 days. Furthermore, aggressive endeavors are underway to ensure minimal or even no issuances are necessary after the 90-day period is over. So that's pretty good too.
Yeah,
then.
pretty aggressive.
Well, so I mean, there's 90 days. Nobody's going to be dumping on you.
Right.
Well, besides like possible traders, and then they're trying to, I guess, work it out so that it doesn't happen after the 90 days. So that's that one. There was another press release after that too. Let me just go to it.
All right, so while he's looking that up, I'm going to continue with the chart here for NECA. So we marked them here. Okay, where he's marking these important parts. But right here is when the news really started picking up. Okay, and once that picked up, you've seen the volume coming in, and then it dropped off 4 days, and then boom, and then it just dropped off big time. But the stock didn't move too much. Usually when you see big volume like that, you'd like to see a candle. Granted, you're going from 0001 up to 0004. Yeah, it's a great move. I mean, a couple 100%, bam, bam, right there. Went sideways, it just had a hard time with this upper Bollinger Band, and you see that. Now, coming off of where it's at now, all the way for 2 weeks, this thing has not hit the 20-day simple moving average, which is a good sign. Definitely a good sign. That being said, keep an eye on where we're at now. If you flip or whatever, might be a good channel trade stock. All right, because I think that there's going to be more upside here than anything. That's strictly my opinion, but it looks to be that way. 0005, flipping between the 0005 and 7, but the 8 area. Right between there. You see that blue line? It's just been riding that blue line all along. The 10-day simple moving average. Definitely keep an eye on it. Definitely keep an eye on this. So, all right, Joe, we're going to move forward. That was NECA.